Hello and welcome to a Stellaris video. Yes, this is a Stellaris and not EU4. Stellaris just released their new expansion Nemesis with their new 3.0 tick update. The new update is big as expected and the patch notes were meaty with a lot of changes. Yes, and I've been playing it for a few days now. Thank you to Paradox for sending me a key for it. There are some really cool additions to the game with the new update. One of the coolest is becoming the Crisis. Now you can become an endgame Crisis as a player, which is a really cool concept, I think, and I wanted to try it out since they announced this mechanic in a dev diary. So in this short video, we'll look at how the Crisis mechanic works, and if we can have fun with it, let's dive in. Becoming the Crisis is an Ascension perk, which you can unlock after only 2 Ascension perks have been unlocked, which in my opinion is fairly early. You can easily do it within the first, I think, 60 to 70 years, even when you're not hard focusing on Unity generation. In a single player game, this is a bit overpowered, and I think that's the point of it. You know, if you want to annihilate everything in the galaxy, now you got the tools for it. So that's what I did. I started this game as a machine intelligence with determined exterminator. Yes, I know it's the easiest start, but it also fits the narrative really well that I want to exterminate everything, so I should become the Crisis. So here's the Become the Crisis Essential perks. All great works require sacrifice. The rest of the galaxy may not understand, but they will comply. After you take the Ascension perk, an event pops up. The universe shall tremble. We were built for greatness with the ability to improve ourselves beyond crude imagination of our creators, and so we will. Where organic emotions fail, perfect circuitry shall prevail. That's really awesome. The pop-up message changed because we are playing as machine intelligence here. It is our destiny, and that starts a Crisis event chain. So this is like a precursor event chain, and you can see it in the situation log here. And we get the new CB on everyone. We'll get back to that in a bit. So this is our Crisis event chain, something beyond reality, and we will research that. We also have a whole new screen for Crisis stuff. It's in the Society Management tab. So there are 5 Crisis levels. We can unlock the levels by generating Menace. On the right of this menu are all the things we can do to generate Menace. It's basically just killing other empires, easy stuff. So let's wait for the research to finish and we'll look at this again. Once we complete the research, another event pops up, the Great Prospect. Basically, we're trying to access the Shroud. And with this, we have unlocked the next level of Crisis progression. So now looking at the Crisis level 1 called Menace, we get 3 perks. We can now accumulate Menace, so we can do all these actions to get some Menace and unlock the next level. Second is the Purge is a policy option now. Since I'm playing as a determined exterminator, I already have that policy active. And the pop purge speed is 500%, which is helpful, I suppose. Third is the subjugation acceptance of plus 25. Yeah, you can use this on smaller empires, I guess, but we are just going to annihilate most filthy organics anyways, right? To unlock the next Crisis level, we need 1000 Menace, so let's get started on destroying some enemy ships and star bases and purging pops and all that good stuff. We will declare war on this neighboring empire. They are ruthless capitalist syndicate. Well, they definitely don't deserve to exist in our galaxy. By the way, in this playthrough, the Horde is currently active. We have the Great Khan, rather cute looking one, I must say. Let's hope he just dies before we have to deal with them. I'm playing on, I don't remember, it's either Admiral or Grand Admiral difficulty. I did a few playthroughs, so I don't recall which one this is. So now we have a new CB, the Existential Expulsion. I already have the Purification CB as I am an exterminator. The big difference between the 2 CBs is that using Existential Expulsion, if you capture a starbase or outpost, it gets destroyed rather than reverting to your control. So big portions of this empire will become unclaimed. The planets are still there and we can take control of them. So let's select the Existential Expulsion CB and start this purge. Here we have the second crisis event, We Are Legion. This means we must have collected over 1000 menace by destroying enemy starbases and ships, taking over planets and purging pops. We get a new project, the Unseen Ripples. Let's start researching that. And now we have unlocked crisis level 2, Threat. We get a new type of corvette, extra 30% damage against starbases, and war exhaustion of minus 75%. Those are some juicy perks. The new Menacing Corvette has a new ship design. It looks cool, sort of steampunk art there, I think. I like it. Compared to normal Corvette, this one has more hull points, I think, and an extra A spot. This one can also mount an M slot. However, no missile slots for these. I think I'll just make these with my phase disruptors. Also, these Corvettes only cost minerals to build and just energy and minerals for upkeep, making them super cheap. So I'll add some of them to my main fleet and see how they perform. For the next crisis level, we need 2000 menace, which shouldn't be that hard. We should just get it in this war, I think. One thing we do need to watch out for is that once we attack a system and it becomes unclaimed, others might build an outpost there, like this system here, which will prevent us from bringing our ships back. As I'm playing an Exterminator, everyone has their borders close to me, so I'm going to send my construction ship to build an outpost for myself. Okay, now we have over 2000 menace and the third event fired, they will kneel. We'll start the next research, and looking at the crisis tab, we have unlocked level 3, Peril. We get Menacing Destroyer, plus 50% ship build speed, that's crazy. And orbital bombardment damage of plus 20%, and Menacing Corvettes, evasion plus 15 and disengagement chance plus 50%, that is a lot. I wonder if I can just make Menacing Corvette swarms at this point. The Menacing Destroyer also only uses minerals to build and energy and minerals for upkeep, which is really cheap, and that's the build I'll go for this one. Maybe I can make a whole separate menacing fleet, we'll see. The next crisis level is at 5000 menace, so let's just keep going with this war. So one of the fallen empires is a bit miffed. They want us to show them respect or something. I don't really want to fight a fallen empire right now. I would rather just focus on becoming the crisis. So I'll just say yes and lose a bit of monthly influence. We can live with that, not a big deal. It happened! The Great Khan is dead! Good timing too, as we were getting close to their border. Now we can just focus on taking over others and not worry about the horde. Alright, so we got declared on by the Federation, I'm guessing. It's basically most of the galaxy, which is great. So now we can just chill and eat them up slowly, getting our menace score high. We are fighting that. Actually, it's not that much. It's not going to be too hard. We are at crisis level 4. The map is a bit of a mess right now because I forgot I had a couple of wormhole systems. It's going to be fine. I have a menacing fleet taking care of it all. But we have the next event, the Prime Sovereignty. One after another, they will yield. Yes. So we will start the research, and for level 4, Galactic Nemesis, we get a Menacing Cruiser, ship weapons damage plus 50%. Wow, that's a lot. And Menacing Destroyer tracking plus 30%. Dude, the menacing fleets are going to be OP, really. Look at that, the Menacing Cruiser looks neat. It only has one section though, and we can't really change much here. But again, it's just minerals and energy needed for the ship. Alright, so final crisis level 5 requires 10,000 menace, which will take a bit to reach, and we are at 5k right now. But completing this war might give us what we need. Let's just see how it goes. Well, a few years have gone by and I'm still in this messy war, but one of the fallen empires have awakened, and we are also really close to completing the final crisis. This is going to be interesting. And here it is! We have been declared as Galactic Crisis officially by the Galactic community, and they're going to declare war on us. Well, we're fighting most of the galaxy anyway, so it won't make a big difference. And just in time, we have the framework of the Heterophasic engine. I think this means we got a 10k menace finally. Everything will be subsumed. Ooh! And a mega structure appears around our star. Huh, kinda looks like a Dyson sphere, isn't it? And it gives us 100 energy and 250 minerals. Wow. And we can upgrade it to partial engine. Wow, that's a lot of dark matter. Yeah, that'll take a while. This also means that we are level 5 of Crisis, Existential Threat. We get Etherophasic Engine, I think that's how you say it, that we already saw. The Star Eater ship, so now we can kill stars. I want to try that out. Menacing Cruiser hull points go up 30% and all ship upkeep is minus 30%. All these Crisis perks are crazy good. It's really insane. So now it's just about killing everything in the galaxy. However, that's probably for the next video. I wanted to show the Crisis level and Crisis mechanic in this one. It's very overpowered, unsurprisingly really. I'm sure getting this on an MP game would be a bit different, as others will rally against you, or maybe you will get multiple players becoming the Crisis, which will also be really interesting. It is an interesting addition to the game nonetheless. I will make a second video demonstrating how the Etherophasic engine works and the Star Eater, of course. Getting there will take some time though, so because we need a lot of dark matter and we have to deal with literally all of Galaxy, including the Awakened Empire. Let's see how it goes. Make sure you're subscribed here so you can catch my next Stellaris video, which will be very soon. Let me know in comments what you all think of the Crisis mechanic. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let us know. Till then, you're watching a Radio's Guide and I'll see you all in the next one.